It's another Physical Tuesday where we learn how to get bigger, faster, stronger. Stop preparing like a joke man and become the GOAT man. Go gang. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like and comment to our content. We are here to help you turn from cheese to the macaroni and cheese, man. Yeah, it's another Physical Tuesday for you guys. Today we're going to learn how to become faster in football. Really the basics, man. A lot of people are like, oh, well, I need to become faster and I need to work on this. I need to really run the ball faster. I need to be able to get into my routes faster. And this is really just the basis of how to become faster in football, period. So first and foremost, we understand the need for speed in the game. You got to be fast out there, especially now. The game's wide open. If you're not fast, it's going to be tough to stay on that field. As a cornerback, any skills position player, even as a lineman, it's tough. You got to be faster as a lineman. So we got to work on becoming faster. And second, we're going to talk about the parts of speed. The parts of speed we're going to talk about is two parts. We're going to talk about acceleration and long speed. Acceleration is literally how fast you get to top speed. Acceleration is probably more important than long speed in football because there's a time you want to get to top speed as fast as you can, and there's not really a time where you're going to be running 60 yards in a straight line in a football game. So it's all about changing direction and acceleration, getting to that top speed quickly. And long speed is more of like 40-yard dashes, 50, 60-yard dashes, where in football it's like, okay, like after the acceleration period, after 20, 30 yards, you're really hitting into that long speed. This is the same reason why a lot of track runners struggle in football sometimes, because the game's not just straight. The game is multiple layered and you have to be able to change direction. That's a whole nother video. So we're just going to understand those two parts of speed, acceleration and long speed. And last but not least, where should you start in getting faster? So the first thing you have to understand is the part that people struggle with is building themselves to become faster. A lot of people don't understand, like, okay, just because you're stronger, you're going to become faster. That's not always the case. So if you're strong, but you struggle with speed, you must work on your explosiveness and your neuromuscular system. You got to fire your neuromuscular system up. A lot of people always say, oh, well, as soon as you start lifting weights and you run track, like back in the day when I was younger, they would always say run track. If you run track, you'll become faster. And it helps to an extent, but that's not for everybody. And once again, if you're like strong, but you struggle with speed, you got to work on that. But if you're also like not strong and you're not fast, you still got to work on that. Got to work on your neuromuscular system, and strength will probably help you as well. So here are some drills that can be done to build your neuromuscular system and explosiveness. First drill we're going to talk about is the march. The march is just think about a parade and you think about the guy in the front. He's marching. Just as someone in the parade, we're going to be marching. So we got to shoot that knee up and keep the rhythm of the march. Make sure your rhythm is down, and then you work on getting that knee as high as you can, because if you don't work on the rhythm, it's going to be hard to do this drill. And you don't want to hot dog these drills, man. You want to really get the most that you can out of these drills. The second drill we're going to talk about is broad jumps. When you are broad jumping, you want to make sure you're getting power behind these jumps. No flimsy stuff, bro. So when you're jumping forward, you want to make sure you are landing on your feet and then hopping again. So when you are jumping forward, make sure you're dipping your hips and exploding forward. This process shouldn't be long at all because we're exploding. So when you're exploding forward, you want to make sure you're jumping. And if your feet are like landing in a weird way, make sure you get into that football position, lower your hips, jump forward. We're trying to explode faster. This is the whole point of the broad jumps. We want to explode faster and transition that strength into speed, building that neuromuscular system up. And last but not least, we're going to talk about A skips. A skips, we are skipping as fast as we can here. This isn't no like 4-year-old skip. Like, I understand you skipped when you was 4 years old, but we're not going to be doing that here. We're going to skip as fast as we can. We're going to make sure we're shooting that knee up and lessening that foot contact. That is very important in the skip because we want to lessen foot contact. That's all speed is. When guys are running fast, their feet are barely touching the ground. So you want to get that foot contact speed up. And you don't want to hot dog this, man, or any of them drills. I mean, just like I said, you want to get the most out of these drills. You might not look the coolest at the top at this current moment, but you want to get the most out of these drills to become faster and become better. Peace.
Check this video out on the screen if you want to be mean on that green, or real on that field, or extort on that court. The No Baller Left Behind Act supports this video. You feel me?